My husband has written, as he says, his political will. He has gathered the people who should be gathered and has talked to them about the way he wants this country to be when he's not alive one day. And in our country, as you see, we are getting more and more, we are getting our people to participate in a political life through the party. So my husband, what he wants is to give more and more responsibility to people themselves.
Now let's talk about a bit about women's liberation and emancipation. Would Your Majesty say that the women of Iran have been really liberated?
Well, there has been tremendous changes in the life of women of Iran. The most fundamental changes that should happen. First of all, the equal rights that was given to Iranian women almost 13 years ago. The right to vote, the right to be elected. Right. The problems of polygamy, the problem of divorce, the problem of who takes care of the children, and many other laws, which are, I think, very important, and it has happened only in a period of 13 years. Of course, there are some little laws.
For example, an Iranian woman cannot leave Iran without her husband's permission.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes. So this is a problem because the public opinion is that it can destroy the families, it could create difficulties between a husband and wife. I don't believe so. But I don't believe either that this is a very important subject yet. The most important laws have been changed. But there are things like that. There are other things also that since we have a Ministry for Women's Affairs and it's a lady and she's trying to study the different laws to make the little changes, to put one word before the other or vice versa in a law which can change a lot. But you know, we are a Muslim country, we are a traditional country. Many changes have been done and we have to see what is priority for us. Instead of trying only for prestige, only for the rest of the Western world to say that we have done this or that.
Your Majesty, the question was about the opposition in Iran and outside Iran to the Shahenshah's rule in Iran. There have been demonstrations in Germany, there have been demonstrations in the United States. How would you explain these demonstrations?
Well, first of all, I have to say, who doesn't have demonstration in any system or any political regime? It's normal that young people have their own point of views, or it's mostly the young people. They have their views about progress, about life, about humanity, and because they are not as involved and as they want to in any country, so the reaction becomes as a demonstration in the streets. It's not, I say it's normal in a way, but it's not normal now with the situation which exists in the whole world, because it's mixing with terrorism, it's mixing with anarchism and act of vandalism, which one wonders why it is happening. About our own country, I must say that what is happening in Iran, the progress in Iran in every field, it's not for the best of different groups. I don't name any special group, but many. Iran is a rich country because of its oil.
Well, I guess I can name the groups. That's the people who own most of the land, the spiritual, some of the spiritual leaders, the Shahenshah spoke to me about. These are probably the people who are against these reforms.
Some, but these are not important. I was in my mind, I was talking about the demonstration outside of Iran.
I see.
there are different groups who take care of the young Iranian who go outside. Some of them, they have their own point of views. I can't say that they all have been brainwashed, but some are brainwashed and some are paid, unfortunately. They have become professional demonstrators because that, as I told you, Iran is rich and Iran has an important strategic position. For many years, nobody knew Iran or who was ruling it and what is happening. Today, Iran has its place in the world, has its word in the world. So it doesn't make everybody happy. They are trying to attack Iran in each way they can. And what another saying in Iranian, Persian says that they can fish out of troubled water. The more troubled it is, the more fish anybody can get out of it. It's a tasty piece of cake, Iran, and it is for us also, so we do not want to give it away. Of course, there are problems in our country. We know it ourselves. There are many things has been changed. Iran has, out of the Middle Ages, has entered the 20th century. There has been many laws in our own country for the favor of the majority of our people, which I can really say that they have not been able to have those laws in even socialistic countries. But because these young people who grow from little villages of Iran, little small towns of Iran, suddenly in Europe, in America, it's such a shock, such a change, that the reaction will be, why aren't we like that? They cannot realize that there has been 200 years of hard working in the States to reach what they are, or in Europe or anywhere else they have past centuries and hard work to have what they have today. So even that is a shock for them, and they say, why aren't we like that? And they see maybe the beginning, all the positive side of the materialistic side of progress. The problems that each country has, they don't see it. For us, for myself, even sometimes I have deceptions, I can get angry, there are things which go wrong, but it needs time and it needs education of changing a sort of mentality of a country to get the participation of people. It's not only one or two people who are ruling the country. There are many people involved and they are not all thinking the same way. So there are problems. But what our reaction is, or my reaction is to try to do something about it, to try to hard work, to try to find a way for it.
بچه‌ها می‌خواستم بگم که چرا امروز شما رو جمع کردیم اینجا. دیروز که من رد می‌شدم برای بازی دستار حساب.
Farah Pahlavi is always looking for ways and means to bring about change. Unlike many other first ladies who just preach about the lot of the downtrodden and about the need for social change and then sit back and do nothing, Farah Pahlavi is a woman of action. Here she joins the villagers in the ecological campaign to keep Iran clean and beautiful. She's constantly trying to make the Iranians feel proud of their ancient culture and their breathtaking landscapes.
مرسی تا انتهای ویدیو همراه ما بودید و ممنون میشم نظرهای خودتون رو حتما برامون کامنت کنید. راستی ویدیو قبلی ما که درباره ممنوع‌ترین تبلیغات زمان شاه است رو به هیچ عنوان از دست ندید. اگر به تاریخ بدون سانسور علاقه دارید همین الان عضو کانال ما بشید و زنگوله کانال رو بزنید تا ویدیوهای مهم تاریخی بعدی رو به هیچ عنوان از دست ندید.